Hi everyone, Cosmic Mango here, your favorite mango from outer space. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. In Commander, Voltron is one of the classic archetypes, and it's always been powerful thanks to the Commander rule revolving around 21 combat damage from a single commander. If you manage to hit an opponent with 21 commander damage or more, they are out, no matter how much life they have. This makes Voltron decks very fun, powerful, and great for deck building. I'm here today to share with you some very powerful budget Voltron commanders to help get you started on building that Voltron deck you've always wanted. Before we start, I would like to mention my friends at Paramount Designs. They make amazing playmats with fantastic quality. If you're interested in picking up a new playmat with great artwork, check out the link in my description below, which is offering a special discount code for my YouTube viewers. Okie dokie, without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Voltron Commanders, here we come. Number 1. Fran, Breaker of Silence. A legendary troll shaman creature that costs 2 green and 3 generic mana to cast. He has 5 power and 5 toughness and says the following. This spell can't be countered. Trample. Fran, Breaker of Silence can't be the target of non-green spells your opponents control or abilities from non-green sources your opponents control. As long as it's your turn, Fran has Indestructible. Thrun has long been a powerful creature in Commander. His earlier version, Thrun the Last Troll, is just pure awesome. But today we're talking about Thrun Breaker of Silence, a highly resilient commander that can't be countered and has somewhat pseudo hexproof effect that can only be hurt by green coloured sources. Having Indestructible 2 is humongous for us, and on our turn is great, meaning we can attack freely without being too worried of Thrun being destroyed. Fran is a great Voltron commander. Pump him up with auras, equipment, and attack on your turn to build up that 21 commander damage on your opponents with Indestructible on your turn when you attack. I feel like the art here pretty much shines what Fran Breaker of Silence is trying to do. He looks a little bit like a turtle, and well, he kind of is, as he's rocking a shell of great defensive abilities. Some solid budget cards that Fran could be using in his deck are the following. Blanched Armor. This card is excellent and can really pump up Fran fast. As you are playing mono green, you'll always have access to a sufficient amount of forests. Enchantress Presence. Card draw is superb, and this card can easily keep us drawing cards over the game as we play enchantments to buff up our commander Fran. You can buy Fran, this commander, for around 50 cents. Number 2. Yargle, Glutton of Urborg. A legendary frog spirit creature that costs 1 black and 4 generic mana to cast. It has a whopping 9 power and 3 toughness. It says the following. Well, it doesn't actually say anything, as Yargle has no abilities, but simply a 9/3 creature that only costs 5 total mana to get out. This may look a little underwhelming, but trust me, it's not. Pump him up to 11 power very easily and give him double strike, and suddenly he can one-hit KO an opponent. Sometimes simplicity is key. Yargle Glutton of Oror can be a really powerful and fun commander to play. You don't need to spend a lot of money to make this deck viable, and that makes Yargle a budget all-star. Plus, it's always fun to beat your enemies with a vanilla commander, yeah? Beating people with a commander that has no abilities is pretty cool. You can buy this commander for around 35 cents. Number 3, Yargle And Multani. A legendary frog spirit elemental creature that costs 1 green, 2 black, and 3 generic mana to cast. It has an incredible 18 power and 6 toughness, and once again, no card text, just like the previous Yargle we spoke of. So Yargle is back, but this time with a special friend, boosting up his prowess even further. We now have access to green and even higher powers, making it very easy to reach that 21 commander damage. I absolutely love this vanilla creature. I find it so funny. 18 power is just so racky and overloaded. It's incredible. Literally give it 3 more power and you can one-hit KO people. You can very easily build a strong Yargle and Multani deck on a budget. You really don't spend a lot of money here. And having that green, wow, you can do some really cool stuff. I mean, giant growth, yeah? Instant spell, 1 mana, +3/+3. Play that on Yargle and you literally take someone out the game. You can buy this commander for $1. Number 4, Rafiq of the Many. A legendary human knight creature that costs 1 blue, 1 white, 1 green, and 1 generic mana to cast. He has 3 power and 3 toughness and says the following. Exalted, whenever a creature you control attacks alone, that creature gets +1/+1 until the end of turn. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gains double strike until the end of turn. Okay, Rafik follows a simple playstyle and strategy. We want to boost up his power as quick and as efficiently as possible with aura, enchantments and equipments. We already have that wonderful double strike attached to him on his own card text as long as he's attacking alone, which is what Voltron decks strive to do anyway. If we can give him unblockable, this commander can throw opponents out of the game very fast and efficiently. With access to blue, this can be rather easily achieved, with spells such as Distortion Strike, which only costs 1 mana, even pumps up your creature as well. It's also a very budget friendly card, I think it's like 40 cents or something. And how about Aqueous Form, a card I absolutely adore. For just 1 mana, blue mana, you can enchant a creature, and enchanted creature can't be blocked. Whenever enchanted creature attacks, scry 1. So much value here. So Rafik offers a simple yet very effective strategy. We even have access to blue, white and green, which are 3 very solid colours in Magic commander. You can buy this commander for around 50 cents. Number 5. Isamaru, Hound of Konda. Konda? However you like to pronounce it. Alright, Isamaru, let's go. A legendary dog creature that costs 1 white mana to cast. He has 2 power and 2 toughness and has vanilla card text, so no abilities at all here. I know it's the 3rd commander on my list that actually has no abilities, but I'm just trying to prove that you don't have to have abilities to make commanders viable. Have you ever seen this commander before? Isamaru is a wonderful doggy, a good boy indeed. For 1 mana, just 1 mana, you get this guy out. 1 mana commanders are a blast, as you can pretty much always get them out turn 1. If you're looking for a budget Voltron deck that is strong, simple to play and highly effective, Isamaru is a great choice. The deck follows a very easy strategy that makes it hard to make mistakes. Plus, it's always a super cool bonus to play a commander that opponents highly underestimate, only to be slapped in the face later on when Isamaru throws them out of the commander game. They gotta go get him a nice little doggy treat. You can buy this commander for around 90 cents. Number 6, the final card on my list. Oh, this is a good one. This is a very powerful one. Zur the Enchanter. A legendary human wizard creature that costs 1 black, 1 blue, 1 white, and 1 generic mana to cast. He has 1 power and 4 toughness and says the following. Flying, whenever Zur the Enchanter attacks, you may search your library for an enchantment card with mana value 3 or less. Put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. You may be surprised to see Zur here, as he usually is found in cEDH formats of Commander, the way more competitive side of Magic that is, and those decks usually cost a lot of money to build. However, Zur can be built on a budget and be very, very strong. Being able to tutor for enchantments whenever he attacks is massive for us, and he can really get this Voltron commander out of hand very, very fast. He can be a real nuisance for your opponents and can stomp life totals very quickly. Some solid budget cards for a Zur deck are the following. Curator's Ward, a great way to give Zur hexproof. Hexproof is always great on your commander. Phyresis, a very easy way to start removing players with Infect, but opponents will hate you for this one and most likely try to remove Zur straight away, which means give it that hexproof, yeah? Use that Curator's Ward. You can buy this commander for around 50 cents. Okie dokie everyone, we have come to the end of the video. If you made it this far, you rock. If you enjoyed the video, please could you drop a like, comment and subscribe to the channel. I would like to know if you have any recommendations on budget friendly Voltron commanders. If you're playing a deck with a Voltron commander, let me know. Put it in the comment section below. Thanks for watching everyone, and as always, take care and goodbye.